The Real Show is brought to you by UCS Facility Management Limited, Omni Basic Bank, and Dewdrop Hand Sanitizer.
Welcome back, and I am looking forward to having more fun in our second conversation with our second guest. And before I tell you who it is and reveal her identity, have a look at her introductory video.
A model is a person with a role either to promote, display or advertise commercial products or to serve as a visual aid for people who are creating works of art or to pose for photography. They are predominantly female. Silky hair, charming face, height, slender and pliant body, as well as the ability to communicate effectively are the hallmark of a typical model. There are types of modeling. They include fashion, glamour, fitness, bikini, fine art, body part, promotional and commercial print models. Models are featured in a variety of media formats, including books, magazines, films, newspapers, internet and television. Fashion modeling as a profession is sometimes featured in films and in music videos. 20-year-old Klorkor, born Winifred Klorkor Botchway, is a Ghanaian model whose works and performances have always been characterized with beauty and excellence. Poised with natural African elegance, she won the Best Personality category at the Ghana Photography and Videography Award. She is a student at the University of Professional Studies, Accra. Welcome, Winnie, to The Real Show.
Already welcomed you, so welcome once again.
Thank you.
And your top looks nice.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks for working that on the Friday on The Real Show. Yes, you saw it here. And how are you feeling? You're smiling a lot.
I feel so blessed and honored to be here.
Thank
I thank
you.
you for having me on your show.
Oh, thank you for coming too. You know, we just had a gospel artist, so she's blessed the whole environment. So we're about to have more fun. Stick with us. How did you get into modeling?
Oh, okay. I never thought of being a model.
Wow.
I would say my manager now
Okay.
is the one who inspired me to be a model. When I was in SHS, my manager was he's still a videographer, but during my birthday, he'd be like, you should go and have a photo shoot. So when you are doing the shoot, you'd be like, oh, I know how to pose in front of the camera, I know how to do this, so I should just go into modeling. I didn't want to do it because my parents are, I'm from a Christian home, my dad is a pastor, a reverend minister, yes, to be precise. So I was scared to go and tell them that I want to be a model or I want to be in the modeling industry.
Why though?
Because you see, our parents have this perception that models show their body, they do nudes and all that. But with me, I told them that I won't do those things. But I'll be a decent model. They should trust me on that. So when you told me that I should be a model, I didn't want to, and even though I had the looks and all that, like because of my parents, I can't do it. And he was still encouraging me. He was like, I should just go into it and let's see something. So I started, he was going for a show, which is MTN's maker, and he was like, you should just go for the show. He wants to go with me. And I told him that, okay. So I went with him. On that show, I think some ushers came around and I told him that I want to be part of the ushers. So he spoke to the lady who was in charge of the ushering and all that. So they gave me one T-shirt and I joined the ushers. In fact, I've never been on a stage before. That day too, it was Bellamundi who was hosting the show. I was like, hey, like why? So I presented some of the prizes to the winners in second runners and all that. So from there, the lady who was sharing the T-shirts, yes, was like, she wants to have an agency. And I said, okay. So that was in 2019, December. So 2020, she had the agency and Corona popped in. So we started the agency after the Corona. I started it with her. She's called Khadija. Yeah, she works at Chatter House. Yeah. So I started with her and from there, we started doing photo shoots. Even I'm not a model, I did my first photo shoot with twins Dombe. Can you imagine?
Nice. How did
You
that
know
come
them?
about, though?
Yeah, they are celebrity photographers. You don't know them?
No, I'm
Twins
saying, how
Dombe.
did that come about? Like, how did you get the chance to have the photo
Through
shoot?
the woman there.
Oh, okay, at Chatham House,
It's
okay.
called Ivory Rose Agency. It is into an existence now.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so if a model wants to start, an upcoming model can start from there because the chain is a lot. So from there, I started working with a lot of photographers. In fact, when you look at my pictures in 2020, in March 2020, and now there's a big difference, God, because I put in much effort. I've been watching YouTube videos. At my leisure time, I try to watch these videos and all that. She taught us how to do makeup, how to do skirt pose, trouser pose and all that. Like, yeah, so this modeling, even though they'll teach you as an upcoming, you need to put effort inside. Because without effort, you can't come up like this, like me. Because I know that other people are looking forward to me or they are looking up to me. Okay. And you need to have passion for the job too. So my answer is I never dreamt of becoming a model, but it was true passion. I didn't want to be a model actually. In fact, I want to be an accountant, but you know, it's a passion that I have for the job and effort, and with the role of God. That's why I've been a model today.
Great. As you heard, it's her passion, her effort, and the role of God that has brought her out as a great model today. And you mentioned that if you look at some of your past pictures and you look at current pictures, you can see a big difference.
Yeah, a very big
Would
difference.
you say that also matters with the kind of photographer you work with?
Yeah. In fact, when I started, no one wanted to shoot with me. Sometimes I'll be sliding in people's DM, please, I want to be a model, so can I shoot with you? They'll be like, no, those things. I'm like, so I didn't even get any discouragement. I wasn't discouraged at all. I still got the encouragement from my cousin. My sister too wanted me to go into modeling, and my boss now, NLC Ghana. So I never gave up, and it got to some points. Photographers started calling me because they said they like my skin. My skin color is nice, and it's easy to work on. So I started working with small photographers. You know that people were advising me not to work with everyone because I have a clear skin. Some photographers don't know how to edit very well, so they might end up destroying your pictures. So from there, my boss was also teaching me these things. You need to work with professionals. You're not supposed to work with people that will destroy your work and all that. So I think with the photographers, when I started, they didn't want to work with me at all. But sometimes when I started to, I was putting much money inside. Sometimes my photo shoots, I have to organize, I have to pay the photographers for the exposure alone. So after the exposure now, I'm getting big gigs. People call me for jobs. Sometimes I mention my price and they even go away because it's too much. Yes.
Okay.
So you need to put in much effort. So you need to put in money. If you don't have money, you can even be collaborating with people. Like now, I still do collaborations because the professional stylists, makeup artists, they all want me to be on their page. So if they call me and they'll be like, oh, Winnie, I want to give you transportation and food, I still go because I know they'll give me the exposure. I worked with one stylist called Kuzi Style, and since I worked with that woman, I've been getting a lot of gigs. When she called me, which I didn't want to go because she didn't speak of transport and those things. So, but I said, let me go and see. When I went, this woman has shown me a lot. Like she has given me a lot of jobs and all that.
Great. I love the fact that you are going into details to tell your personal experience. You're keeping it real on the real show. So you heard it here. If you're a model, you should actually learn to put in effort. Yes. Probably do some free gigs.
You need to have your passion. Yes. And yeah, you need to be disciplined. Okay. Sometimes, I want to talk about this. Okay. Every time I go for interviews, I stress on this very well. The relationship between photographers and models. Some of the photographers and some of the directors or some of the people in the modeling industry doesn't respect models. They do not respect the models because they think that they expose and all that. Some people is their profession, yes, and it's yet to be my profession. So I think models should respect themselves. They should carry themselves in a way that the photographers will respect them, and they should be humble. One thing I want to tell my upcoming models is that they should be very, very humble. Be humble, God-fearing, and you will go far. So, my dear models, please carry yourself in a way that you will be respected. If you carry yourself in a nice way, the photographers can even come to you and be like, they'll start touching you and all that. They should respect themselves very well. Because if you respect yourself, or if you are decent, no one would like to speak to you anyhow, or no one would like to even touch you. Yes.
That is great. I like the fact that you brought that up, because there's a whole lot of misconception about being a model. It's almost as though if you're a model, then you're easy to get as a woman. And I like the fact that you've cleared the air about it from personal experience. How you carry yourself actually influences how people react and treat you. But on set, I mean, you've spoken about doing a couple of photo shoots and the evolution of your pictures, quality and all of that. But how do you come about your concepts, like the concepts you use for your photo shoots?
Okay. Most models use Pinterest for their concepts.
Okay.
But sometimes when you bring out the concept, you're not supposed to shoot the same thing. Sometimes too, I don't bring out the concept. Someone will DM me and be like, a photographer will DM me and be like, I want to do this concept with you. So if you're cool with it, you do it. If it's a bikini, you do it. That day I even got a shoot with Skyface. He said he wants me to do a bikini shoot for him, like a music video for Sister Efia. But I told him that I don't do bikini. Yes, but some others are forced into this bikini and all that. It's your branding. How you brand yourself? My branding is a fashion model. Yeah, fashion, you can wear bikini, but I don't wear bikini. So I told her that I don't wear bikini, but some models will do it because of the money. You know your brand. Your brand is, now Klorkor doesn't wear bikini. Now Klorkor doesn't expose. So when they come with those gigs, I don't take it, no matter the price. If you give me 2,000, I'll still not take that money. Yes. So with the concept, they bring it to me sometimes, and we shoot it. Sometimes they give you the outfit. Sometimes you provide the outfit. When I started, I was buying my own outfits. No one wanted to even give me outfits. But now, my hair, makeup, dressed, sometimes shoes, it's free. I get free hair, dresses, and all that. And thanks to Koriwa, my designer, she's always there for me. And I got another designer, I think, last month, came fashionista. Yes, but Koriwa works for Blisco. She has been my designer since. Yeah, so they bring the concept, we shoot it, then we go our way. Yeah,
but would you say as a model or an upcoming model in Ghana, your management also has a big effect on how you work, because you sort of discovered things on the way? But maybe if you have a management, they'll probably set the line or the whole journey for you and then help hold your hand to take you through. So would you say it's actually very important to have a management to start, or you can start, here and there, just passing your head through the industry till you can get somebody to manage you?
I know a lot of freelancers who started without any management and they've made it. Yes, okay. I know of some people. And with me, I started with the management, because I told you of Ivory Rose Agency. When the lady gave me the t-shirts and all that, I shot with Twins Don't Beg and all that. So from there, the agency wasn't working again. Like, things were going on slowly and all that. So I decided to join another agency. Initially, my boss now, he wasn't having time for me. So I had to do things on my own. Sorry, Nila, for saying that. I had to do things on my own. So I joined Prime Models Management. First it was Prime Models Modeling Agency. Now it's Prime Models Management. And they taught me, they taught me how to do skirt pose, trouser pose. We had a meeting at Escobar Modeling Agency. I don't know if you know that. They taught me a lot when I joined the agency. But my advice to models is, if you join an agency, it's good. Because before becoming a freelancer, it's very good. Because without an agency, sometimes you don't know much. You won't know much unless you read them. And some models, they don't like reading like me. I always like calculating. Yes,
so I did mention you wanted to be an accountant.
I do. Yeah, I want to be an accountant. So if you give me a book to even read for you, I won't read. I'm not sure I can read everything for you. So I think you should join an agency and start from there, be knowing how to work with photographers, how to charge on this. Because some models don't know how to charge, so some people
What are
end
some
up...
of the things you take into consideration when charging?
You need to know, one, as a model, you need to know your role, what you are going to do there. Maybe, for instance, a music video. They'll be like, they want to shoot a music video. Some people will just bring their prize. I want to say something. It's very bad. Some people pay the models 200 cedis for a music video. Can you imagine? And it's very bad. Like, it's very, very bad. You spend your whole day there. I think last week or last 2 weeks, I went to work for someone and I took 200 cedis because the person was my friend. I didn't know what to use. I told the person that I don't charge 200 cedis for music videos. But he said that's their budget and blah, blah, blah. So I understood me. I was like, since you're my friend, I'll do it for you. Yeah, but I told him that when he comes again, I'm not sure I can take 200 cedis for music video. You need to know the role that you are playing first. And if you need to know if you are investing into the work they are going to. Sometimes they don't provide the dresses. Music video, for instance, they don't give you the dresses. You need to bring your dresses. You need to bring your own hair, your own shoes. And if you ask them your role that you are going to play, then you charge them according to that. But if I'm going to have photo shoots, I charge within hours. Maybe 1 hour is under this or something, because time is money. What if I have I've been booked for 2 things a day? So you need to charge them within the time. Yesterday, someone called me and was like, he wants to have a photo shoot with me. He was talking plain. He was like, yes, he said, how much do I charge on this and that? And I said, I take this, I take that, blah, blah, blah. And my mistake was that I didn't ask him for his page. So later I was like, you should send me his page. I said, he never sent his page to me till today. I don't know.
Why do you ask for the page?
Yes, to look at his work. If you go and work with someone, they can even spoil your brand. If you go and work with someone who is not too good, it's not like a profession, because sometimes some people are not professionals, but they are good in a way. So you need to look at how he edits as a photographer. You need to look at as a model, and you want to work with a photographer. You need to look at how he edits, how he has done this one. He has structured his page. The way if that connects with your brand, if that connects with your brand. So you need to look at all those things before shooting with someone. A model can't just stand up and be like, some people don't know. Yeah, I want to tell the models that if you are going to work with someone, a photographer, you need to look at all those things. Is how he edits, how his page looks like, if you can do whatever you think he's doing, yes, and who he has even worked with. Yes, that's very important. Thank you for that. So as a model, you need to look at all those things before shooting that, working with someone.
Well, all right, you heard it here on The Real Show, and if you're an upcoming model or a model and you haven't been taking some of these factors into consideration, let me re-emphasize so that you start doing the right thing. You should look at who you're going to work with. Your role, photographers or people involved in the whole project, the exposure, who they've
and how he has branded himself.
How he has branded himself, your role as in whether you're going to invest into it
or
you're
not going to invest into it.
And the
time for charging too is very important, because sometimes some people want to take their whole day with you. So maybe, for instance, I'm going to shoot a commercial. The commercials, I can't charge with hours. Because if you charge with hours, no one will book you. With commercials, it entails a lot. You need to take close-ups. You need to take this, that, when you are picking the product, when you are putting the product down and all that. So you can't charge the time. And with commercials, you need to charge very well. And your clients will also talk about, you negotiate the prices with them. And you are good to go. So,
all right, let's look at how you combine modeling with being a student. Does it affect your education, your academics?
In a way. In fact, my dad didn't want me to become a model or didn't want me to work because I'm schooling. Okay. And I make it clear to my dad that all the successful people he has seen, they started from when they were in school. Most of the models in Ghana, they are schooling. I won't lie to you. They are schooling. So I told my daddy that, Daddy, see, I want to be a successful girl, a woman with ambitions and all that. So since I have this passion, let me give it a try. And every time my results come out, since I started modeling, I show it to him. sometimes if I get you, you be like, Winnie, I told you that because of this one. I'm like, no, Daddy, this is what I was finding. So if I don't accept bookings if I have lectures. I won't do that. Because education comes first. Education comes first. The degree is very, very important. I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not coming to get my degree before I'll do my national service and get my master's. So you need to, I'm not supposed to accept bookings whilst I have lectures. And at my convenience, I rehearse. I watch YouTube videos, how to take mirror pictures. I do all those things. And my boss has been sending me those things too. And when I'm on Instagram, I've been looking at how to do makeup. Makeup is not part of my modeling, but sometimes when you go on set and you don't know how to do makeup, the makeup artist is making up a lot of people, and you think you are late or you're not supposed to even be late, and you think you can do your makeup, you can do your own thing. So I know how to even do makeup through modeling. If they are doing makeup on my face, I don't look at it, but I'm very smart, so I've been using my sense to look at it on my face. Yes, I've been minding it in my mind. I've been looking at it in my mind. Yeah, this is how to draw the eyebrows. This is how it goes. When I started, when I joined the agency, they used my face for practicals. The mom was like, my skin is nice, so she would like to use my face for practicals. She used my face, but I learned a lot from the others. Okay. Even after using my face, someone from our own agency came to my house and told me to teach her how to do makeup. I was surprised because I wasn't looking at her when she was doing the makeup. I was just listening to her. I listen to instructions a lot. So when I go to class and I'm taught something, I just take it from there. I was just listening to her. And when I got home, I went to buy some products. My sister was also having some products, so I started doing makeup from there, and I was watching videos.
So at least now
I can't even do makeup.
Exactly.
I went to work for Sandbox, and the one who takes care of the place, is it floor manager or something? She asked me to do makeup for her. They were having a program there. When I did the makeup, she was like, am I a makeup artist? And I thought, nice. Oh, no, I'm not a makeup artist.
So it has made you good.
Yeah. I'm just a model, and I don't want to be a makeup artist because if you're not ready, my parents doesn't like the idea of me working and schooling and I'll add makeup.
More to
like they'll kill me. So as a model, you can learn a lot from this. Okay. If you know how to sew, you can learn it.
Because you be like that with fashion design. Clothes. Yes. If your dress gets torn, you have to drape immediately.
Yeah. Fashion design. You work with fashion designers. You can be, oh, please, I want to learn how to do this. Because you've collaborated with them and you've done things with them, they will even like to teach you. Yes, they would like to teach you because you've helped them once. You've helped them one day. So one day too, they would like to help you. I went to do a collaboration with a makeup artist. The makeup artist page was not nice, but I don't know. Something was like I should just do it, work with her. So I went to work with her. I went to collaborate with her. She didn't even pay me. And I didn't want to take money. Sometimes I love to help the other brands too. If you're a makeup artist, I would love to help you too. So I went for the shoots. I was the first person that she started the shoots from. She wanted to have this bridal campaign and all that because she's an upcoming. So when I started, when I went there, I didn't like her makeup too much, but the pictures were nice. I don't know if they can shoot it on the screen for me. And the hairstylist too was good. Questi photos. The photographer too, his pictures were not nice for me. So I was like, let me just work with them and see what the results will be. Yeah. From there, I was even telling the hairstylist and makeup artists, they don't have followers. So I was like, I can help them with followers. So I started pushing them. The work they did from, I always be posting them and all that. Now I think the makeup artist has 10.4K or something. Nice. Yes. And the hairstylist too, she has gone for it. She has a lot of Billionaires Beauty Empire. She's the one who has been styling my hair for me now. That's nice. Billionaires Beauty Empire. Thank you so much.
So as a model, sometimes you do take chances with people. Yes. It's not always about who is there already to help you go up, but it's also uplifting others.
Someone helped you one day, so what you're supposed to help someone. I love to help people a lot. I don't love to help them because I want something in return. No. I just want the blessings of God. Because if you are blessed, you have what? Everything.
Yes. Now let's look at the modeling industry in Ghana. Would you say it's lucrative?
creative. Modeling.
Why the laughter though?
Modeling in Ghana, it's not easy. I can say it's not easy. It's paying some people and it's not paying some people because some of the models in Ghana, they don't know much about the modeling. Some people will just stand up and be like, I want to be a model. I'm a model. Just because they call her for music videos and all that, so she's a model. No! Not supposed to do that or say that. As a model, the qualities of being a model has to portray, show in you. You need to do things like a model. Doing things like a model is how to pose, the passion you have for it, and how you are creative. Sometimes, when I started, I didn't know how to pose well. When I started this now, like I'll just be doing my things. But as time goes on, even I stopped looking at watching the YouTube videos and Instagram videos. But when I did it continuously, every day I'll be going for shoots and all that. So the shoots that I've been doing, some photographers were like, I'm shooting a lot, but they don't know the reason why I'm shooting a lot. Anytime I go for a shoot, I learn new poses.
So being
sometimes
a model
they don't even send me concepts. Even now that I've become a model, they don't send me concepts. So.
Okay. So being a model is about finding and knowing more about what you're doing, learning how to do it, and being your best self, growing through the procedure.
Exactly.
Okay.
And please add God to it.
Okay.
Because without God, you can't make it.
All right.
And
then.
the passion and be humble. Yeah,
Okay.
that thing. Be
So that you
humble.
can move
Because if you are not humble, you can't go anywhere.
All right. So let's look at you generally. I mean, you're young. You're very young. You have a lot you can do. You know. So is it that you're looking at modeling as a future thing? As in, it's not a now experience or fun thing you're having. You're looking at it like maybe as a career. Maybe you're not even taking that thing as your only career, but it's something you want to do in the future and make it bigger. Is that so? Or there are other things you are interested in?
Okay. Since it's my passion, I'm really interested in modeling, into modeling. I want to be a model now. Like, I'm already a model, but I want to be a professional model. I want to go far. I want to go to Dubai. Dubai, everyone has been there, but very soon I know I'll go there.
You're very funny.
Yes.
All right then.
So I'm not done with my answer. So I think with being a model, since I have the passion and all that, I want to be an accountant. I can be modeling and at the same time doing my accounting work, because hard work pays. If I'm not hardworking, I don't think I'll get something on my table. Even though my husband will give me money to eat, I need to also buy my own stuff.
Have you looked at how feasible that is? Because accountants spend a lot of hours in the office.
Okay, I can work weekends. If you book me within a week, I'll be like, let's do it in a weekend.
So is this something you want to keep doing?
Yes, I want to keep doing it. At this age, dear, you need to do it, because as time goes on, when you're 40, who is coming? Model for his product, take pictures for his product. No one. So I don't think that you can be modeling till 60 or till 70. That's why you need to have other work to do. Yes, that's why I want to be an accountant.
Yeah, but there are models who are older though. There are models, yes. There are models who are older.
Can you mention names for me?
Oh, I don't know names per se, but you see there are different products, different marketing strategies, different target groups.
With those people, I didn't specify it. With those people, they do commercials, but I don't think that a 70
no, Naomi Campbell is a matured woman. Okay. She's a big name in modeling.
But I don't think that she does runway now.
No, I don't think modeling is
all about runway.
No,
I know
the commercial models, photo models.
Yes, that's why I said I didn't specify.
Okay.
That's, yes.
Okay, so you would specify yourself as what type of model?
Okay, I'm a fashion model. Okay. I'm a commercial model. Okay. Sometimes I do video vixen. Okay. I don't really like the music videos. Okay. Yes, and I'm a face model.
Okay, can you give us the social media handles? If somebody's watching and they're loving what other people have been loving and working with you, they can at least reach out and do more with you. Okay. On Instagram, they call me Instagram guru. It's like I sleep there. On Instagram, my handle is _na_Klorkor. And on Facebook is Winifred Botchway. I'm not active there though. Okay. Snapchat is Winnie, WINNIE _ Fred. I have
FRUD07. And Twitter is
I hope they remember everything.
Twitter is now Klorkor. Please keep Instagram in your mind.
Okay, so Instagram is _ now _ Klorkor.
The Klorkor is KLORKOR.
All right. Thank you very much, Winifred. And we've had a very interesting conversation. I like the fact that you've kept it real, telling us your personal experiences, even mentioning jobs and all of that so that other people watching can learn as well. But before you go, any parting words for us?
You want me to encourage the models or you want me to speak in general?
Anything you want to talk about.
Okay. I have this golden rule. The golden rule.
Okay.
Do what you want others to do for you.
Okay.
In the sense that don't envy anyone. Be happy for others. Because if you're happy for others, when it's your time, they'll also be happy for you. Yes. And be God-fearing too. Anything I say, I add God. Even though I'm a sinner, we are all sinners. I still pray every morning and ask for forgiveness of sin. So I'm telling everyone that they should do what they want others to do unto them. They should be humble. After being God-fearing, you need to be humble and very prayerful. Because without the will of God or without God, you cannot do anything. That's all I have to say. Thank
you so much, Na. I think tonight we are all anointed because we are all emphasizing the fact that both guests, my first and second guests, are all saying that without God, nothing can work. So God should be the pillar of everything that you do. Worship your Maker and give Him His glory. And put in all the effort you can in your work. Don't be lazy. Put in the effort, be hardworking, the discipline, every other thing we've discussed on the show, and believe in yourself. She's saying, do unto others what you want others to do unto you. That is her golden rule that she lives by. I hope that you learned a lot and experienced a whole inspirational conversation that we had. My name is Mahalia Bamford. There's a repeat tomorrow, same time, 8:30 p.m. Thanks for sticking with me and have an amazing weekend.